Hi, Brittany. Hi, Cindy. How you guys doing? Don't forget to hit that like button. Not too bad. I somewhat finished up with an experiment. I'm not gonna show anybody yet. I gotta let it do its thing, and I don't know if I'll show anybody. I'll just use it, see how it works. Sweet. I'm glad to hear that, Cindy. Not doing too bad here either. I'm gonna cut some metal a little bit later today. One of my that piece goes into I'll call them nesting boxes, but it's where chickens lay their eggs, and it had got a rust hole in it, so I got to clean it up. And leaving on a jet plane. Oh, wait a minute. How's that song go? Leaving on a jet plane. Am I? Oh, it was on. Gosh, it was an asteroid movie. Oh, I can't remember. Man, Denise, I hope it goes great. That's all I can say. Hope it goes great. Everybody pray for Deneen and her safe passage and good, I don't know what you'd want to call it, good, I hope just all goes well. Sean, what is happening? You guys, yeah, last night, Shades did a video on cutting a can with a slingshot, and I turned around and said, you know what, I'll do that. So I got the GoPro out, put the GoPro in the little hold the GoPro deal, and started shooting the can. I had about 4 shots left. The can's gonna cut, and the camera goes beep beep beep. I thought, what? It's got like 94% battery. I never hit play or record, so it. Yeah, I did. What a dope hunt. That was my last can. Scruffy! What's happening, Scruff? How you today, bud? Hey, there's Backwoods Bozo. Woo! What's going on, Ghost? Lee. Lee's in the house. Oh, not a whole lot, Bozo. Shot slingshot a little bit this morning. Worked on a slingshot a little bit this morning. Yeah, that's some other thingy that I've been fiddle farting around with. Oh, sweet, Bozo. Yeah, I should do that today too, but I've been saying that for the past 4 or 5 days. I hadn't played on it at all. I ought to start it at least. Board thing. Ray and Sandy's here. How you guys? How is everybody today? Hopefully everybody's day is going good. Or their evening or the day went well. Some of you, it's nighttime. I still haven't decided. I'll probably just make it a rap and talk just to make it easy, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get to keep the next ice cream when I'm making. Or maybe not get to keep it. Keep it. I might keep it. Yeah, it's beautiful out here today, Sean. What's it been doing up there? Up there. 6:40. Yeah, I guess it's getting close to evening. It's a little chilly here, but it's nice out. think I probably after this, I'll probably go to planting some of these plants. I got to get the rest of these plants planted before I lose all the time. Scruff been out shooting today? Anybody been out shooting today? Oh, yeah, I hear you, Lee. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I should have asked the wife. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day. I don't remember now. Dang it. I should have asked her. I forgot all about it. Oh, shite. That's right. I was supposed to also text you, or not text you, email you. I got to screwing around last night, Lee, and playing. Well, I think it turned out kind of okay, but I was doing an experiment, and it took, good golly. By the time I got done, I wasn't even thinking of anything else, just thinking of it and how was it going to turn out. And, sorry about that, buddy. I didn't mean to forget. I know that probably sounds like a big jerk, but 50? Dang! 50 and rainy and windy. Yeah, it's kind of been like that. Sweet, so you got to shoot a little bit, Scruff. That's awesome. Yeah, I did a little last night, maybe 50. And then, I don't know how many it took to cut that can. You know, some of them I missed because I was just trying to hit the side. And I said, just hit the can, just shoot the can. And then, I don't know, I got a pocket full. I probably only shot about 50 yet today. I got kind of cheesy. I pulled out like 100 steel ammo, and that's all I've been shooting is that. And then when I run out and in my pocket, I go back to the catch box and dig them out. Thought, why get all of them all rusty and cruddy when I could just do 100 at a time? What happened? Buck Slayer. What happened? I mean, oh, I hear you there, Ray. Never mind. Oh, that would be cool. Hey, you know what, Lee? Yesterday I bought some blue and no, did I get blue? Yes, I got blue and yellow. I bought blue. Let's see, blue. Let me go the way I ordered. I ordered red, yellow, orange, green, and blue. So I will have yellow and blue. So that'll be cool. I don't know yet. I didn't ask when I was going to get it. I ordered it from a company in California. I think they're in California, for sure. And the last time I ordered from them, it took about a week. I've been talking to this company. Well, not really talking. The other company I talked to, because it's a lot of weird questions. I got a lot of weird questions. But I've been talking to this company about, them vacuum bags. When you're doing fiberglass or carbon fiber, them kind of things. You put this plastic around. Sweet chair bears in the house. Woohoo! Da 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 da. So I've been trying to figure out how all that stuff works. T-Bird. Woo! Hey, you be careful driving, buddy. But thanks for stopping in. Hit that like button. But I've been thinking about trying some vacuum bags, see how that goes. Yeah, I still got some computer issues myself, Share Bear. Oh, yeah, I kind of got you there, Lee. I'm a thinking maybe. I'll try, gosh, I'll try, I swear, I'll try to remember tonight. I'm trying to think of what I got to do. Well, last night was, I just was thinking about it and thought, hey, you know what? I wonder, and just dug out the junk and just started going to town. Wife's like, what are you doing? It was all in the house. She goes, well, at least that stuff doesn't stink very bad. I was like, it's because the fan's on. I did it on the stove, and I was able to turn the, I don't know what the heck you call it, exhaust fan. I'll just call it the exhaust fan. I said, that's because the fan's on. She goes, what are you doing? What do you think? Ooh, that'll look cool if it turns out. I said, hopefully it does. If it does, I could do this way, this. She's like, ooh, yeah. So I can't wait. I tried it today. It's not, I'll say dry or anything yet, but I did cut on it today and said, what do you think of this, love? She's like, ooh, that is cool. So just some new material, basically, which it looks really neat. I can't wait to try to build a sling around it. Well, incorporate it into one. Yeah, it's like a little fan. It's got a hood, or it just sits above the stove, It's got a little light in it and then a little fan. And when it gets, I guess when you're burning crap, you turn it on, or something stinks, you turn it on, or whatever. So if I'm doing anything stinky in the house, that's where I do it. I do it right on the stove. That's what that hole up there in that ceiling is. Well, actually, there's a hole over here. I got it marked. That actually is for my the wells right there inside this building, and I put that in there so that if I needed to ever pull out the pump. So I did the tin funny where you just unhook one piece of tin and, but whatever. There's a hole up in the thing, and out in the soffit, it's all boxed in for a fan. That's because I was going to use that area to do paint in, and it's kind of collected a bunch of crap. So I never have finished it off. Oh, just getting ready to head out. Sweet. Hey, did you get your new phone yet, T-Bird? Or is this still on the one you broke? As he says, look, Slick, I'm to talk to text now, not text to text. You come up with the greatest times to ask stuff. Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, that's kind of cool, Lee, that I just got some yellow and blue. I'm going to do this. Well, I kind of got it because, I needed the colors because I want to build, this one's going to be my slingshot. I'm going to build me a slingshot. And hopefully it turns out, because it's not like what I've ever done before. So it'd be a good time to experiment. And I needed those colors. Though they'll all come in real handy. Oh, and I got black too. I use a lot of black. But hopefully, I just hope it works good. Need for October is this May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh, that's not too bad. 6 months, that's not too bad. All right, T-Bird, that's awesome, buddy. Be careful, though. Drive careful. Yeah, I'll have to try to remember and then find that emblem. I found a couple places that did I'll just call them emblems. I don't really know what you call them, but they're nice and they're good quality. I mean, and they're reasonable. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I know it's in a. Oh, is it 4 months? May, June. No, yeah, June, July, August, September. Yeah, okay, yeah. I forgot that May's halfway over. Well, I know that material will be here by then. Ooh. Hey, you know what? I just did this weird experiment last night. Maybe that'd give me time because there was something I know, and I could do it in that color too. You said yellow and blue, I think. Yeah, that might. I'll have to look next time I go to town. Like I said, maybe. Hey, Liberty Bleeds Silver. What's going on? Howdy, howdy, howdy. In West Country. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, blue and yellow. Well, that experiment last night was blue and yellow. But I'm thinking of doing a different blue and yellow. I got a whole bunch of ideas. I said, well, if this one turns out, just think we could do this. And then my wife says, ooh, and what about this? I said, yeah. So we came up with like, I don't know, half a dozen different ones, you know. Sweet. Glad to hear that, buddy. The West Country. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I'll be going on here in about 40 minutes. Or I think that's what you said. The last? Did you say last? Or is it like a pre-recorded? You did your pre-recorded. Maybe it was your last one that you'd already recorded, not the last one you're ever going to do. Hopefully not that. Oh my gosh. The wife turned around and says, I need help. I said, what are you talking about? She goes, there's a pigeon in the turkey. And it's the turkey's chasing it around. And the turkey is kind of mean. And not to, well, to her, it's just kind of a mean turkey. And so I went to the pen and I was like, I looked all over the pen. Like, I don't see no pigeon. I didn't see it at all. Looked I mean, obviously I didn't look everywhere because it was still there, I guess, but I didn't see it. I was like, maybe it must have already got out because it's not there. Well, then some morning, she comes in the house and she's got this muddy pigeon and it's just covered in mud. And she's like, you said it wasn't in there. And it was in there. It was crammed up into, and I said, oh, okay, so that's why I didn't see it. It was, you know. So it's in the house right now. It got washed. I was like, how'd you do that? How'd you got in the pen with the turkey? She's like, yeah. I said, and he didn't do anything? She goes, no, he didn't do anything. I had a big stick pushing on him. Oh, sweet. So it's like a bunch of diggers doing the, gotcha. That's cool, Lee. I still like that one. I think it's the ocean maybe, but I still like that one bank that's got all those shells, I'll call them. Like mortar shells. It just is amazing to me. I don't understand why they're all still there, but it's just kind of crazy. Dad, what's going on? Yeah, it won't be the last one. You'll do it again and again and again. And the Richard the Plinker fisherman, he did his first live yesterday and YouTube booted him off. and said, you're too young, you don't get to do this. I got an idea for him, but I should have texted him this morning and then told him, but I forgot all about it. I thought, man, if he turned around and got his mom to kind of show up, talk a little bit, and say, hey, I'm going to be right here, you know, maybe that would work. I don't know. Dad, not too bad here, Dad. Just kind of fiddle farting around, basically. Well, sorta. Hey, there's my mutt. There he is, bud. What are you doing, huh? What, Slick? What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Isn't that what you call that, West Country? Digging in that, isn't that mudlarking? Maybe that's not mudlarking. Oh, well. Bear, what's going on? Hey, this fine day. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was. Looks fun. Or relaxing. Maybe fun, relaxing, and exciting all at the same time. But I suppose it could be kind of a booger to start the pit, I guess. What? Why? Oh, I know why. You're probably going to go to the backyard sunbathing videos. Uh-huh. Probably a lot more money there, that's for sure. Bottle they can get for yeah, I got you. Yeah. Oh, if you don't do the digging, what are you thinking of doing? Or just playing? Clint, did I say hey to Clint? What's going on, Clint? Or just not doing YouTube videos at all? It's getting nice enough out. Excuse me, getting nice enough outside now that I can actually bring all the houseplants outside too. Some of them are, oh, good golly, they're big. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and then you get them outside, and then they like say, "Yeehaw, let's grow a whole bunch. Have fun bringing me in later." Yeah, it's probably running around the backyard. Dang, Miss Needle. Well, hey, why? I hope. Geez, glad you showed up at least. I don't, you know. Yeah, I haven't made a video in quite a few minutes. Bear. I was thinking that's more. I thought, holy crap! I haven't done this in, gosh, it's been a little bit. Ah, that's crappy, Miss Needle. Maybe. Oh yeah, I can hear you there. But that's kind of what these lives are like. It's like, hey, there's no editing. This is great. Maybe eat a bunch of garlic, Miss Needle. I know garlic's really good. We eat a crap load of it. I don't know if it does anything, but I know I don't seem to get a lot of mosquitoes or bugs for that matter around me, but I kind of forget, bears, what happens. with me. I'll get to doing something, and then I get basically about done and say, oh, shite, why didn't I video this? God, you're a dope. And say, well, no need to start now. Uh, yeah, that's why I don't go to the doctor, Miss Needle. Maybe if I got broken or something, maybe. I mean, sometimes that doesn't even go for that stuff like that. Though it might have been a mistake. You can sure feel it later. Yeah, I don't know your system that much. Really there. Daisy May. Woo-hoo, man, Daisy. I've been getting around real late in the morning lately. It's like, oh man, I haven't stopped on Miss Daisy, and God golly, it seems like forever. I hope she don't think I'm mad at her. What was it I heard? It was something. You do garlic. What was it? I love garlic. It's like a germ killer. I'm not saying that it'll do anything, but I know it won't kill you. Can't remember. I just heard something about it was about hair loss the other day. I don't remember if it was wash your hair in garlic water. I'm always bringing up garlic, yeah. But that stuff's awesome. It's awesome. It might have been that, maybe. I don't really remember. I know I didn't get all my garlic planted this year. It's kind of bad. I told the wife, I said, normally I pull the garlic, hang the garlic, and as soon as it gets dry enough, which don't take very long, to start popping the leaves off real easy, I plant it. So I'll just peel off what I'm going to plant and then plant it. Huh. I didn't know that, Lee. I say garlic a lot because I got a crap load of it. I think last year, God, how much did we? I don't remember. I don't want to say because I'd be fibbing, but lots of pounds. I think we grew 180 plants. We do that every year. Well, except this year. I think I only planted, I don't know, 70 maybe. So I might not have a lot of garlic next year or this coming up year. I'll definitely be able to plant it, but I don't know how much I'll be able to actually harvest. We'll be able to harvest some. Got French traders in the area that like garlic. It's mainly just for myself, Lee. Or ourselves. You know, I used to plant 2 boxes full, or I say boxes, but 2 areas full. I said, well, that's way too much for us. And I got it down to basically where, about the time we harvest again, we're about gone. And take olive oil. We got like little wine bottles, and we chop garlic up, put it like, I don't know how much, 2, 3 heads or whatever, not bulbs. So we'll chop 2, 3 bulbs up, put them in the wine bottles, and then top them off with olive oil, and then throw them underneath the cupboard, and then pull out the bottles that are been there for the last year, or however it works, So we use that, and then, oh yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe I heard it was olive oil and garlic helped. So that might work real good, Miss Neal, because I know kills like bacteria and stuff. Or I guess I don't really know, but the scientists say that. Oh, I got you, Lee. I got you. Yeah, I'd probably grow some for people if I got somebody interested or something in it. It's an old garlic, that's for sure. I gave Maddie some, that little ones, babies though. She'll have to, with those, I wish I'd have known I wouldn't have got all the other garlic planted, or I'd have gave her some of the seeds, or cloves, I guess you'd call them, but she got some, and it's old stuff. And it's really good. Or I think it's really good. Oh, good golly. Just scared the living crap out of me. Oh, yeah, that would work too, Cindy. George, what's happening? Yeah, they grow excellently. And we have a nice enough mild winter that's why as soon as I harvest it, basically I replant it. And then within, I don't know, within a month, it's already starting to sprout up. And yeah, it was crazy, George. That scared me. And then by the time winter comes, it's about a foot tall. And then it doesn't die. I mean, it might slow down, but it doesn't die. It stays green all winter, every winter. And then early spring, it kicks right back up. It was me, and I'm not giving it back. Oh, you leaving, Cindy? Well, thank you very much for stopping in. I hope the rest of your evening goes excellent, and I hope you sleep well. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know, guys. I wish I would have. I wish I'd asked the wife if it was tomorrow or the next day or what day it really was. She said something about telling everybody that I wouldn't be on. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then forgot what day it was. But so maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't really remember. And I should have asked. So if it's tomorrow, I hope everybody has an awesome tomorrow. Oh, and then maybe if it's tomorrow, I got to remember. I know I am way organized. I think about that halfway through stuff. you know, even if I'm working on a car or something, I say, okay, what tools do I need? And I think I need whatever. And next thing you know, I go back, getting back up, go gather more, more. Instead of, you know, yeah, I think I'll be here Friday. I think. I don't, is today like Wednesday? If it's, I think it's Wednesday. If it's tomorrow we do it, then I'll be here Friday. And if it's not tomorrow and it was Friday, then no. But I think so. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow, to be honest, but oh well. One of these days coming up, I won't be here. But hey, now that I know that you're thinking about a yellow and blue slingshot, now I know that I was going to get something to go with that anyway. Now I know that I might be able to maybe see how that experiment turned out. I might be able to use a piece of that, and it's so far it looks freaking awesome, and I haven't seen it before. I'll just say that I haven't. Not that I guess I'm real worldly or anything, but I haven't seen it, so it'll be pretty unique. Or well, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but yeah, I tried to, Dad. Yeah, it is in my backyard, chicken. Yeah, I try to, Dad. I don't have many on hand at the moment. Maybe 6, maybe. Thank you, chicken. There's actually some chickens down that there building. But yeah, it's really pretty here. I've got I can't remember what the heck you call it, kind of flower bushy thingy. Honeysuckle. That's in bloom right now. And oh my gosh, it smells good. I need to make some starts off that and plant about 10 more of them. Because, man, them smell good. And they grow faster than a lot of other plants. Like rose bushes take forever. Or the ones at least I've been planting. They take forever. They're real's the wrong word, but wild, so to speak. They're wild ones. Hey, take it easy, T-Bird. I'm glad you made it to work safe. Hope your day goes, or however, I hope your day goes really well, brother. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have said that, Lee. Yeah, custom order, Dad, yeah. A lot of them come from somebody saying, hey, can you make I don't know, this way? Or I like this color, or this, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a lot of them lately just been some custom ordered ones. That purple one I just did, that was an ordered one. Well, the first purple one. The second one was I just made. I thought, hey, I like the thought of that color. I'll do 2, and I'll make one different. And that ice cream one, that one was a suggestion. Somebody'd like to see, and so I decided to make 2 of those too, because it turned out really cool. So I thought, thank God I was going to make 2, because I wouldn't mind keeping one. or maybe be able to put it at like as a farmer's market or something, or open air market, not farmer's market. Sweet, T-Bird. That is awesome, buddy. Heck yeah. That is super awesome. Well, you make sure hopefully your evening goes safe, and I hope it goes fast. I do like when people give me suggestions on them, though. It lets me try to think, like, I don't know. I think I do better on somebody else's than I do the ones I make up, so to speak. makes me try to think harder. Or I don't know if that's even the right word. I don't know. I do like doing it. That's for sure. Kind of like you saying the yellow and blue. So now my new experiment might have worked. See, I might have did this experiment thinking it was all my thought of doing this experiment, and it could have been, I mean, because like I said, I just did something, an experiment with yellow and blue. So, yeah, and now I'd like to flop it, so to speak. So it might have been you thinking yellow and blue. I don't know. I'm still not quite sure if it'll work yet, but so I don't quite yet know, but I'll know later. Ooh, green and purple would be slick. I just got some green. Well, I don't have it yet, but I just ordered some green material. I don't have any. Well, now I'm going to have some green material. I just got very little left. Yeah, green and purple would be cool. I don't think I've done a green and purple one. It's a good idea. Yeah, I might have to see. I might have to get some. I've been wanting to get some green burlap. They make like an apple green. I have I'll call it a hunter green, but it's not really a hunter green. But they have an apple green. It's like, wow, it's almost like yellow green. It's bright and beautiful. That would look really pretty. Okay, you're probably right. I probably should. I might try that. I might get some of that green. Don't mind the bench. It's clean as usual. Green and purple. Yeah. Yeah, there's the next one I'm working on. I got this all shaped down. It's getting it about ready. There's the piece that I got. It's somewhat done. The brown turned out funny for some reason. I don't quite get why it did what it did, but it looks different. And then there's going to be the core for this one. Like this will go like this. This will go like this. And these are the opposites. Kind of pretty. Yeah, it's turned out real pretty, Miss Daisy. The other one, it turned out really pretty. I was amazed at how pretty it looked. It looks really cool up close. Hey Tom, how you doing today? I'm going. Got a few things to do before me leaving. When I pop in and say, yeah, I'm gonna before I get it. Well, not maybe not before I get off, but as I get off, if anything. Before you go, West Country, what's for dinner? 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, they probably could be. Oh, is it already waiting? I didn't know it was already waiting. Did you make a camo? No, I have made a camo one. And then I failed on another camo one. Where is it? I don't know. I could show you. I might already threw it away. I don't know if I'd have done that, but there's another camo one that I got, or not got, but started to make. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, West Country. The last few... Nah. Hold on, I put in that... Oh, shoot, that was the wrong letter. I probably still did it all wrong. Yep. There, didn't get it wrong that time. We've been eating eggs. We went all that with whatever that is, that egg diet. junk. First day was kind of rough, sort of. Second day went, well, it doesn't say you're up. Oh, it's, here we go. I can push that one. Yeah, up in 30 minutes, or in 13 minutes. There we go. Oh, now I'll get back over here. The first day was rough because I was like, oh man, I'm still hungry, but not no more. Yeah, we don't forget Deneen. Hey, Squatch Shot, what's going on, bud? Yeah, I didn't even know it was on yet, or whatever you wanted. Did I just? Yeah, George. I guess I designed it. If I took, it's not that sturdy. If I told you what it was made out of, you'd say, "What?" It's two sawhorses, George, with, I don't know, let's say, I don't remember, might be 8 2x4s. They're up on edge, but 8 2x4s screwed to the top of the sawhorses with a sheet of 3/4 inch flooring on the lid or tabletop, I guess. It's kind of, it'll move around a little bit though. I'd like to build a new bench, but man, wood like just skyrocketed in the last few years. So I hadn't, and this one still, it works. Oh, look, I got another pair. Look at them, they're kissing. They're gonna go lay some eggs here pretty soon. That's what normally happens. They do a flight up in the sky and they'll woo each other on the ground and then do flight in the sky and then do that kiss and then they go lay eggs. And they even kind of look similar. I wish you could see her. Well, yeah, you can see her. They look similar. It's kind of cool. So that's some pretty babies. Okay, we can't watch this part. Woody, what is going on? How's Woody today? Okay. There's a one called Amy Jo. I don't know if it's just called Amy Jo or what, but she does a lot of woodworking, George, like carving. She's really good at it. Oh my gosh. Still doing yard work. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, dig dang it, I got a bucket full. I got a bucket full of the darn thing purted out. It's like brand new. It's like, oh, So I got to get another sprayer. It's like, dig dang it. It won't pump up. And I use the little one for some things. And I got, let's say, a big one that goes on the four-wheeler, and it sprays a bunch. Or maybe not a bunch, but it's a little harder to spray. So I use it for big work, I guess you could say. Or maybe not as particular work, Not as precise. You don't have to be as precise. It's harder to be precise from. Or with, not from. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Well, maybe. I don't know if it's called Roundup. I might have got a new jug of Roundup, but it's something else I normally use. It's a little cheaper than Roundup, though. It's went up price, too. I wish I could remember the name of it. But it's pretty good stuff. I got this stuff up there too. It's called Crossbow. It works really good for trees. Yeah, I thought about getting something like that, Tom. You know, because I go through, let's say, probably 5 gallons every time I spray, and that's just a gallon jug, so you're filling it up a whole bunch. But I should just buy a good one. You know, I think I've been through enough of those. I could have bought a good one. Yeah, I hear you, Woody. I wish I could. That mine's not called Ranger. I don't even see the bottle. But it is. It's. I think it's better than Roundup too. I'm not going to be able to remember it at all, but I can see it. That's about it when I see it. Tori, it's been a while. Tori, how you been? Yeah, I should just get a real sprayer. Yeah, the thing is, Woody, is I never think about it until I say, "Oh crud, I need to spray. Look at all these weeds or whatever. The green that I don't want green. Let's spray." And then say, "Oh gosh, sprayer's broke." I ought to look at a good one and see how they actually make them. I mean, these are real simple. You'd think that they'd be easy to repair. It's just a little O-ring in them because I done tore them all apart. But it's you can put in a new O-ring or whatever. Try to jury rig it any way you can, and it just this one just won't work. Yeah, Miss Daisy's here. Oh, and I might have a new thing I'm gonna give away with each slingshot. I hadn't quite decided because I've only made this would be two now. I made one for me because I thought, hey, I wonder if I could. Hey, that's not too bad. Okay, let me make one for my buddy, and then see what he thinks of it. And I'm glad I did that because now I come up with a better way to do it. I mean, it's still the same sort of, but a better process. So I'm thinking, I don't know, you guys will eventually probably see it. Wife thinks it's a cool idea. I bet everybody else will like it too. 5 years. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, it's called okay. That's awesome, Woody. What is it, Woody? Because that wouldn't be too bad. The only thing that always draws me back is I'm going, damn, those are like $100, you know, or maybe not quite, but it seems like every one of them I look at, it's like $80. It's like, ah. And then I think of the per se, the crappy ones that barely last a year, and I'm going, man, is it gonna last? How long is it gonna last? I wonder. Yeah, it's beautiful here today, Tori, and it's not hot. I mean, it looks like it'd be real hot, but it's not. It's like beautiful. Maybe even a tad on the chilly side. Oh, heck yeah. So that's not too bad, Woody. Is that, where'd you get it? Did you say Costco? I don't even know if we have a Costco around here. Sweet, Tori. That's awesome. Hey, you be careful out there. I hear there's a big old volcano in the ocean next door to you, like just right out there next to you. They say it's going to blow off here. So the scientists say. I mean, we don't, I guess you don't really know, but they say it could be pretty crappy, a big ass one. I mean, they say like a mile big. It's big. Have you, anybody there been talking about that, Eddie? Tori? Chap. It's called, or Chapin. I'll have to look at that, Woody. That doesn't sound too bad. $60 isn't too bad, especially if you've got 5 years out of it. It still looks so far. Well, if you get one more year, it's just as good as these ones because they're $10. So, you know, it's still same about, but and it's a little bigger. That'd be the nicer thing too. Like I said, we go, you know, I go through probably at least 5 of them, I think, but I'd imagine if you don't leave it in for over a year, you could probably leave whatever spray you didn't spray out in it. Yeah, I don't really remember. I don't think it's in Southern California, Tori. It's just right out in the ocean, right out in the ocean. But I don't really. Ooh, that would be handy too, Woody. Yeah, I've got one. I don't remember what it is, Squatch. It's a big and it goes on the rack of the four-wheeler, but it's too much. It's too much for more delicate spraying. I can't tune it to get it to be delicate. And like, let's say, and you can't see it, but let's say I wanted to spray around them rocks. That one for the four-wheeler, like, see those well, those aren't really weeds there, but out there, there's weeds. It just isn't. It just isn't as delicate. Yeah, I figure you probably would be able to, Woody. Well, normally that's what I'll do to mine too, and I just make sure it's empty before winter comes so it don't freeze. But that'd probably be handier. I'll have to look into that next time we go to the city. I'll have to look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say Home Depot? Maybe I better go look. I don't know if you said Home Depot. I don't go to Home Depot. I don't go to Home Depot. They made me mad probably about 10 years ago. Man, it might have been longer than 10 years ago. And I said, I'll never shop there again. Yeah, you know. So I go to Lowe's or Menards if I want, or Sutherland's. I'll do that too. I go to Sutherland's mainly for my wood. Well, certain wood, I guess. I go to Lowe's if I want certain hardwares or things like that. Oh, it's a Walmart. Man, I didn't know that. I hadn't even looked at sprayers lately. I say that one is new is because it was new as of last year new, and then I filled it up thinking, yeah, since the last one took a crap, well, I got this new one, and it's junk. Yeah, I held a grudge. I'm not go. I won't go, but I'm not gonna go back there. Dude, it really aggravated me. I'm not. I mean, it kind of takes a lot to aggravate me, but that really did more than aggravate me. But oh well. There's other stores. See. Yeah, I know, Woody. I know. I'll have to look. Is what I'll have to do. And we got a Lowe's in, well, I call it the city. It's a little ways away, but not that far. 40 minutes maybe. We go up there every now and then. I was going to get some clamps to your partnership thing, but I stopped into Harbor Freight first and said, "Holy crap! Their clamps are like $3. I'll try a set of those before I spend $30. I'll try a set because I like those. I can't remember the name of them. They're an orange clamp. Not that matters, but they're orange and they're nice. I got a set of big ones and a set of. I got 8, and that's what I was gonna get. It just happened. I think I went into. I can't remember what I went in there for. Sandpaper maybe. And said, "Wow, them clips, they look the same style. They're not as good, I'll tell you that much, but they work pretty decent. So I'll probably get another set of those just because they're really cheap. But I've been looking into bagging. Since I mess with that resin a bunch, I've been looking into trying bagging. I'd have to modify my metal plates a little because I'd still use those, but I wouldn't have to modify a bunch. Hey, Stardashian's in the house. What is going on, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, I hear you about the same, Woody. Yeah, they basically they treated me like crap, and it's like, yeah, I know I'm maybe not to be some high dollar buyer here, but you know, what money I do spend is a lot of money to me. So, you know, and I spent a bunch of money with them, and then said I basically needed some more of this same stuff, and they said, "Oh, that sale's over with." And I said, "Well, it was like, well, not even 5 days ago, or whatever it was." And I was like, and they made me pay like a crap load more, and I did it. And I said, "That's it. You guys are, just, you know." I'm sure it hurt their bottom end. I'm sure. Not that I spend crap loads, but every dollar makes a difference, if that makes sense. In fact, companies, the old saying, watch your pennies and the dollars will take care of themselves, that works at companies too. I mean, that's what it's all about. Yeah, for sure, Squatch. This should be the exact same. The exact same. In fact, big companies or anybody, they get to forgetting that it's the little guys that actually do all the business. I mean, they get a lot more people in there spending $5 than they do the guys spending $5,000. All their money the majority comes from the little guy. So they just hurt themselves. People look at, let's say, podcasters and stuff, and they'll say, "Holy mackerel, that guy's got 1,000,000 people subs. He's got a big influence." Well, yeah, it might seem that until you say, wow, there's 5,000 people, podcasters or whatever, talking about the same subject. They actually have more reach than the big guy, because all combined reach more people. I don't know if that makes a bunch of sense, but, So it's always the little guy that matters, really. It didn't hurt my feelings any. That's really, Like I said, I still like Lowe's and Sutherland's and Menards. Oh, my shite. I bet you Lee went live. Michael, what's going on, bud? No? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. There's already people in there jabbering. I'll have to pull this down a little bit. There. Now I can see the bottom. I already hit the like button. How's Michael today? My pants are falling down. I got me a pocket full of steel. And I didn't have to put my belt on. I was shooting slingshot earlier and I stuck them all in my pocket. I got this magnet that Drift and Flies gave me, and I just dumped a bunch of them in my pocket. Didn't even think about it. I'm sitting on the magnet right now. It'll probably be stuck to my butt when I stand up. What? Old path? Old path? What the heck? You snuck in on me. What's happening, man? All right, come on. Get out of there. Urban Macon, what is going on? Man, I tell you what, I don't know what the heck you were making the other day at that thing. Or it might even be an old one, but it sure is unique. I like it. Oh my gosh, I bet it is, Michael. Yeah, I bet. You know, depending on what you're, well, even if you're stick welding, you got to watch for the wind, but that's one bad thing about welding, isn't it? Is you can have a fan on, but you either gotta shield the spark or yeah, it's something there. I'm working on this one, LP. Working on this one right there. It's the mirror image of the other one. I about got it done. I about ready to glue it together. A little bit more work, sanding a little, make sure, and a little bit more work. I might get it glued up today. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it had like it was springs. It had little springs on it, or not little springs on it. It was on a it was on a spring, and then it had washers too. Now it's about half slipping how it looked, but I think you even said, I don't know what the heck it is, but I'm making it. And I thought, yeah, I don't know what it is either, but it's kind of cool. How's LP today? I'll be working on mine later. Well, not today, LP, but I ordered a bunch of material, so I can't wait for it to come in. So I can start working on, I probably call it the rooster, because the other word I was going to call it, the wife says don't call it that. So I'll just call it the rooster. Yeah, it's what kind of stinks, doesn't it, Michael? You can maybe have a little bit, but you either got to help shield, or, I mean, if you get too much, you either got to help shield, or you just kind of suffer. Yeah, I got a shielded wire on mine old path. I don't run the gas in mine. So it's just but you can still get pinholes. Don't get me wrong. If you, even though it's a shielded wire, you still got to watch out for the wind. It's kind of like stick welding, you know. It's kind of designed kind of that way, sort of. So the wind will affect a stick weld too. I don't know if it'd work the same, but I know that they make a shielded wire, and you could run gas, but I don't know if it'd run the same. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. It'd be way too much money, but oh, so that's what it is, gonna be a house. I got you, Urban. Well, it looks cool, but I'm still going, I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. But I mean, if that's what you have as a a welder that runs gas, then yeah, you can't. I don't know. You might be able to run a flux core at that. I don't know. You might have to change polarity, maybe. I don't know. Since it's just for me, I don't need to run gas. I don't need the speedy, cleanup, I guess you could call it. I don't mind the flux on it. I don't mind having to clean it up. But in production, that's not necessarily, the best. So you could. I thought you could, Thomas. I wasn't sure. I know that they some people would do that or some companies, I guess you could say, maybe not companies. I don't know. I've seen it done, but I don't know about, let's say, my little welder. I figure you probably could. I never have bought a bottle, or I'd probably run gas at times too, but I just haven't ever bought a bottle. I know you can rent them and all that kind of good stuff, but sometimes I don't know. I haven't checked on any of that lately. I think all that went up high dollar too. And it might depend on the state. Hey, take it easy. Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of that was only 3 minutes. Everybody might want to go. Not might want to. Everybody. No, it still says 4 minutes. Why does it still say 4 minutes? No, it says jumping a bit here. Maybe I better hit re.
Can honestly say
yep, he started.
Be anything else.
I bet he'd been running.
There's bits of cloth in the tree which you can't reach.
And it's telling. Yeah, it says 13 minutes ago, and it'd been saying 3 minutes.
Now, if you just pan around.
Yeah, I hear you, Thomas. Yeah, I got a couple oxygen bottles and acetylene bottles, the big ones, and for the torch, but that's all I got. Well, guys, I better let you all go. I don't know. I think maybe tomorrow I might not be here, but it might be Friday. I don't really remember now. The wife told me and I forgot. So, well. So if I'm not here, I'm doing something. But thanks for stopping in, guys. Thanks for hitting that like button. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Some of y'all see a little later on tonight in different places, and maybe I'll see you over here at Lee's here in a few seconds. But hope everybody has an awesome day. Stay safe, and I'll just catch you all a little later. Bye, guys. Yep, Jim, you have a